Hi, it's B. Welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video and for watching my content. I appreciate y'all so much. So much. So, I wanted to come on because I watched Rusty Truck on. Let me go ahead and add that. So, I watched this video on Rusty Truck and it is entitled Anti Deadbeat Dad Club. And so I watched this. Sorry. And he goes over it's a sad stream, honestly, it really is. But he goes over the topic of Johnny Goble going to Taco Bell and doing a live, and while he's doing that, he's talking about his son. And it really hurt my heart. It really did. But so go watch this video, and I want you to watch all the videos. Well, not all of them. We'll get to that. But I want you to watch these videos for yourself and get the feel. But this is the order that I'm going to try to put these in the order that I watched them and how they affected me and what made me think this through the toe. I watched this video and Johnny kept saying, I'm not going to speak negatively about Ryan anymore. I'm not going to negatively speak about Ryan anymore. And I kept thinking, what is his motive for this? And so apparently he does this before. It's a pattern or history, and he'll go back to trashing them real soon, is my understanding. So, but while I'm doing this, I'm thinking, why is he saying this? There's a purpose to this. And so my brain started going, oh, so if Patty accepts any settlement agreement, Johnny's going to have to stop either talking to Patty or stop talking about Ryan, one or the other. And I don't think he wants to give up his Miss Patty. That is the closest he will ever get to Ryan, is to have Patty speaking to him. So I honestly believe that there's no way he wants to give that up. So if she's going to accept the settlement agreement, he has to stop talking about her. And I mean, it's a given, but I'm talking about Ryan, I'm sorry, for her. Because it would be a third party contact, and it's kinda convoluted because we're all entitled to our own opinions and we can talk about these things, but I think we all know Johnny's a little bit closer to the situation on Patty's side than anybody else at this point. And so that's where I was at I don't know, it's probably an hour after this ended. I left a comment on the stream, and then it wasn't probably 1 minute after that happened that what was the next one? So the next one was Ryan. Let's see. I want to take that one off. Let's see. Stop. Okay. I want to show you another video. Do I have to go through this every time, folks? Okay. And so then Ryan came on, and his was a little more disheartening. Um, his is about how he's hurt. He's been very hurt, and do we blame him? I mean, I can't. I cannot hold any blame to how he feels. So a while back, and I'm gonna get to that next, but I'm gonna mention it, but the next one I wanted to give you is another video that'll explain exactly what I'm talking about. But on Ryan's video, if we go back just a little bit, Redneck Nation Bobby had a video come out, leaked audio that showed that he was going against Ryan and he was setting him up and he was going to take his social media down and knock him down a notch and buy bots and do all these things to get him, get basically his social media is taken from him for having purchased views and such on them. And so he ended up coming out, Bobby from Redneck Nation, come out and apologize to some degree, probably just trying to save his butt, in my opinion, but it didn't really work from what I can tell. So then Ryan mentions that, and it says that he wants to do it on his own without anybody interfering with his content or doing what he did. So he wants to now ghost and go away from his social media and come back and do it on his own merits. And he can do it all over again is what he wants to prove, without this interceding from these other people creating havoc in his situation. And then he goes on to say that he's upset, what all the lawsuits and the parents not having any faith in him and stealing money from him or taking assets from him and stuff like that. So go watch Ryan's video, and that one's entitled Operation Ghost. And he explains it all. And okay, so my theory on this one is Ryan going to come back as Ghost, formerly known as Ryan Upchurch? Just a thought. Just a thought. So then we have another video for you to watch, and that would be this one. Oops. Little MF Wade 615, and I want to send out we need to send out some prayers for healing from him. He was in the ER yesterday, and he has some sort of infection, and they're dealing with that. So anyway, back to this. He put out this video, and it's proof there was a conspiracy against Ryan Upchurch. And in that video, he goes on to show and play the content of that audio that talks about taking Ryan down and how they're going to set him up to lose his social media. So I want you to watch that one. And then I got one. Well, I think one. Whoops, sorry, y'all. I apologize. It won't let me take it down. Sorry about that. Then I want to add another thing for your viewing pleasure. And we have this. And this is a community post on Miss Patty Lynn's YouTube page. Her community post. And Ryan mentions the conservatorship in his video. So go watch that. I'm sure you already have. But this is the community post that she posted immediately following his Operation Ghost video. Do not come into my comments accusing me of being a bad person for standing up for myself against all the idiots who have been harassing me to no end over the past 9 months. I'm allowed to defend myself, and you people are hypocrites, praising him for slander and ripping me apart online and in person. The absurdity that suggests that myself and Ryan's dad were trying to get him locked in a conservatorship is outrageous. In Tennessee, conservatorships are in place for the disabled adults who cannot make their own decisions. So are you saying you are disabled? It is a process which includes paperwork. In our case, that does not exist because this is a lie. Whoever has insinuated that myself and Ryan's dad were in the process of doing so, I am seek maximum damages. I am sick and tired of being slandered and accused of stealing millions. I am no thief, and neither is his dad or brothers. In fact, here's a little fact, not slander, straight facts. Brandon, Ryan, and Sonny Bama of CMD Shift stole distributed funds, royalties that were in a private CMD Shift account that belonged to his brothers, totaling over $60K. They took it upon themselves to log into the brothers' accounts, steal the money, and place it back into Ryan's account. They then ceased to distribute royalties to punish the other. I'm sorry, I lost my place. To punish my other sons for not going along with his delusional charade. So, no, my family has not attempted to put Ryan in a conservatorship. There has never been a conversation of such bullshit, and there has never been paperwork to begin this absurd process. Whoever has put this into his head, allegedly Brandon Luce, You are being named in an unfortunate lawsuit now against you and my son for slander, harassment, loss of income, and the list goes on. I am also included everyone on his team who has publicly slandered me in the name of Ryan. That includes Gail Bland, Billy Wayne, Skylar Thomas, and others at Ghost Ranch, and other crack squad members. Stay tuned. I'm scheduled to set this in motion this Friday. That would be today at the time that I'm reading this. So I am effing sick of this bull crap. I was moving on, but someone decided to violate his cease and desist once again. I'm done. P.S. I'm very close with all my family members. We are all close and have never left each other's side except for one individual. You guessed it, Gangster Gail and her two idiots. For the record, I haven't had anything to do with those three stooges in years, except in passing maybe 3 to 4 times over the past 12 years for a reason. There's another little fact for you. See you all in court. Miss Patty, where do I begin? So, I have never attempted to silence Miss Patty. I don't know anybody who has. Anyone that I know that has talked about Miss Patty has done so with an attempt to save her from herself. She does herself more damage than anybody could do to her at any point. As for her having been silent, I put out community posts that she's done. Everybody else has covered it. She's a dirty deleter. She's a very much a dirty deleter. She's very impulsive. She cannot control herself. She will put these things out here. She'll delete them. I am so surprised that this has remained up for as long as it has because she is very much a dirty deleter. So defamation and all the, I mean, you slander, you're in a lawsuit. You are the subject of a lawsuit. How can he violate his own cease and desist? I'm kind of confused on this is my problem. This is my problem. I have been any of my videos you go back and watch, any of my videos, I've been very sympathetic to the fact that you are pro se and you do not have an attorney and you do not know how to read legal paperwork and you don't know the terminology that you're speaking of. And I've been very sympathetic to that. And also when I say hush, it's not a hush like you have no right to speak your piece. This is not the time or the place. You are in the middle of a lawsuit. You are you're being oh God, Patty, help me. I try so hard with you. You are in the middle of a lawsuit and you choose to act this way, and I just don't know how to help you any other way because you refuse to help yourself. What are we going to do? I mean, nobody wants you to shut up. And right now you're making more content for us. You go on other people's. I saw you in I don't AD2, Johnny streams. You've had your own streams. So you have not shut up about this. So I don't know why you said that. I don't know why you think somebody's, for the conservatorship, you act like it's impossible. We've seen it happen. So it's not impossible that it may not happen. If you were to find a way to get him Baker acted or whatever it is in Tennessee, 5150, and do these things, over time you could start that process. You put those videos out of that smashed car window. You put those videos out ranting and raving. That wasn't Ryan, that was you. So if everybody knows your business and everybody knows what happened, that's because you put it out there. And should he do those things? Probably not. But you know what? At the end of the day, that was his car. So who are you to say he can't bust the windows out of it? I understand I understand all the dynamics of it. I get it, but you honestly have no right, and you think you do, so that's the problem. And you had no right. And then so Johnny was gonna do a stream. Ryan came in and left one comment at the beginning. Johnny had strobe lights going. I'm not gonna play any of these videos. I'm doing commentary, but I'm not doing commentary on the videos. So Ryan comes in and says, all methed out with a strobe light. This sent Johnny down. He went on, and he said some things and he shouldn't have, and it doesn't go on for, he talks about it, but he goes on for a while, but he starts stuff in there, and just go watch it. Go watch this one. What is it? Don't blame everyone else. That's the other one. So then I have one more, and I forget who it is. So let me see. It's the AD2, and it's titled Why Not? And it only goes for part of it. It doesn't go into all of it, but in the beginning you will see Johnny and Patty in the comment section, and he changed his tune. 82 says after watching Wade's stream that he believes that it's about Ryan and only about Ryan, what Bobby from Redneck Nation did. So that was where I left off. I still have so much more that I want to break down and dig into a little bit, but this is just kind of a rundown of my week. And like we've all said in the beginning, that this is a family at the end of the day. And I really don't want to gossip about this family, but Patty makes it easy. Patty is the one that I keep seeing attack her family members and throw stuff out there. Gail's standing on the porch washing off goat poop. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. So if anybody's not moved on, it's you, Patty. Oh, there's one more, and I don't have it for y'all. Danny, is it Danny Parker? Y'all know who I'm talking about. He does the 50 million videos a day. He showed a little clip last night of a front page of a document that is supposed to be Patty Lynn suing Ryan Upchurch and Blue Moon. But I just need her to know that there's no way that that's a real document. I mean, I can see where she drew it up, but it would have to be a countersuit to the hearing that they're having for Ryan Upchurch Blue Moon against Patty Burgess. So I'm not sure who drew that up for you, and if that's your magic moment for today, Friday, that you're going to try to file that or do something, but you're going to run into some issues. And again, please talk to an attorney. Please get an attorney. Please talk to someone who has some guidance for you, because that's not it. Your new community post, you went on to attack Brandon and now his mother. Patty, you slept with this man. Not just once. You made him your lover. And now all of a sudden he's the bad guy. You are a jilted lover, is all it looks like to us on the outside. Maybe he's the worst thing in the world, and maybe you're all right, but you're making it look like you're just a jilted lover, and you're bringing up some stuff. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for you. It doesn't look like it's going to work for you in court. So I suggest you find a way to get an attorney or make the settlement agreement and be done with this situation and actually quit talking about it. But until then, as long as you keep putting this craziness out there, I'm going to keep talking about it. And so maybe that'll deter you. I doubt it. Thank y'all for listening to me. I appreciate you. I'm going to link these channels down. Well, not all of them. I will not be linking Johnny Goebel, Dagburn, whatever the heck it is, because he has me blocked. I've never spoke to the man. I've never said anything in a comment to him. and he blocked me right off the bat, so I am not going to link his channel just out of principle. So thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.